first told you about last night, the federal government is offering IRG Recycling Group a $182.6 million loan for a plastic recycling facility right in the city of Erie, and it will potentially accelerate the plant's development.
And our Elspeth Meisner joins us live from the future site of the plant on East Lake Road. Elspeth, what's next with this process?
Mike and Eva, this loan will cover about 60% of the funding needing to bring this recycling plant right here to Erie. Earlier today, we spoke with the founder and CEO of IRG Recycling. They say this plant will not only bring more jobs to Erie, but it's also going to be making Erie a more environmental friendly city with this plastics recycling plant. This is the future site of the $3 million IRG recycling plant on East Lake Road in Erie.
It'll be a first of its kind in the country. It'll be one of the largest plants in the country. And it will really, as I say, put Erie on the map for being a leader nationally in sustainability in how to handle the plastics pollution and the plastics waste problem.
Right now, many plastics aren't recycled, and those that are have to be sorted by homeowners and businesses. This plant could change that.
We want everything in the recycle bin and then leave it up to us to sort it and distribute it for highest and best use.
Now that they've secured more federal funding, they're hoping to continue to work on plans to have this space up and running on East Lake Road by 2026. Environmentalists have concerns about plastic pollution and about the byproducts created during the recycling process. We brought those questions to Hetched.
This is a very clean manufacturing process. It's not advanced chemical recycling, which people may have heard about. There are no emissions here. The material is sorted with near-infrared machinery, which is essentially light rays. So there's no heavy emissions.
He says they plan to use a mechanical recycling process for their plant.
It has a much lower carbon footprint. We don't use pyrolysis. We don't use heat to change the chemistry. And if you use heat to change the chemistry, there can be environmental issues and emissions related to that.
He says there should be no excess noise or increase of carbon dioxide emissions.
With some of the material, we send it to replace coal in steel production. So because it's a hydrocarbon replacing a pure carbon, we're actually dramatically reducing CO2 emissions. So it's a net reduction in greenhouse gases.
Now, what could some of those jobs look like right here at the plant? Hecht says those would be jobs in the clean tech and manufacturing areas, as well as construction jobs for that project that could take between 18 and 24 months and set to open by mid-2026. Live on East Lake Road, Elspeth Meisner, Erie News Now.